Want to be a better DM? Well, my name's DM Rhino, and we are doing another homebrewed monster, this time continuing with our Alien franchise, the Chest Burster, the little guy that pops out, right? Look at this guy, he's happy. If you don't know, the links are in my bio for the whole Alien D&D pack, where I've included all of these monsters. You can download them for free if you want. But let's have a look at what I did with the Chest Burster, right? Let's see what it can be. Well, the Chest Burster is a small monstrosity. It is neutral evil, AC of 12, natural armor, hit points of 40, speed of 60 feet, climbing speed of 60 feet with a +6 on initiative. It has an 8 for strength, 16 dexterity, 10 for constitution, 12 for intelligence, 4 for wisdom, and 3 for charisma. Yes, but it does have a +7 on stealth and a +5 on acrobatics with vulnerability to fire, immunities to acid, cold, and poison, immunity conditions with poison, charmed, and frightened. Does have a couple of senses though. Blind sight of 10 feet because it hasn't got the eyes quite yet, so it does have blind sight of 10 feet and dark vision of 10 feet. And I did give it a little bit of tremor sense of 10 because it's still small, and it has passive perception of 7, and it also can have telepathy of 1 mile with the xenomorph and the queen with a challenge rating of 3. So they're small, but they don't do a lot of damage because they have more traits to this, right? What did I give it? I called the trait Skittering Menace. The Chest Burster has advantages on dexterity stealth checks made to hide and can move through spaces as narrow as 4 inches wide without squeezing, because it makes sense, yeah. Then, of course, I gave it the trait of Spider Climb because it's really fun to have that spider climb. It climb on walls and surfaces and things like that. Then I gave it something called Rapid Evolution, right? This is where it gets interesting because if the Chest Burster is not killed, it will molt and grow into a full xenomorph in 1d6 hours. Remember, they're pretty cool. The DM can replace it with an adult xenomorph creature. So again, you can have a lot of, as you are setting up this as a D&D event, you can have a bunch of them, like if a whole bunch of like NPCs just have these things burst out of their chest and then they're scattering around, and then the players have a ticking time bomb. They have to kill the little ones or like disable them before they grow into the full xenomorphs, right? And if one escapes, that whole thing can start all over again. But in part 2, we're going to look at the actions I've given it and the reactions and the notes I've given DMs if you want to use them.